Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. We completed Revenge of Meta Knight in one video, and not two like I originally wanted to, in the last video. And now, we're going to do Great Cave Offensive. This one will take multiple videos. I want to do at least one section per video. This one is going to be an interesting one. We're going to be spending quite a bit of time in this one, I think. But this one will definitely be worth it. Level 4. For the difficulty for this one, the Great Cave Offensive. Get through the deadly cave while collecting hidden treasures. And below there, that's the number of treasure we collected, and how much it's all worth. Now, we're going to let this intro play. Pretty simple. We're looking for the cave. Accidentally fall in. I'm surprised they remember the little helmet when Kirby dropped down. And when we go back to the title screen, we have Kirby with a bandage on his face. We're now in the cave with a pretty, somewhat primitive 3D for the title screen. And is this your first time playing the Great Cave Offensive? Well, for the purposes of this Let's Play, we're going to say yes. Find treasures throughout the cave. It's fun and exciting. And it is. But it also gets frustrating later on, too. You must find as many hidden treasures as you can. I'm going to try to find all of them. If you find a treasure, move Kirby to it and press up. Push X to see the treasures you found. There are lots of treasures hidden in various places. There are a total of 60 treasures. How many can you find? Let's see. Whoops. So we're now in the world of the Great Cave Offensive. You have your health. Your helper will be to the right of you, should you ever have one. And to the left is the amount of lives you have, as well as the amount of treasure you have in gold. And there is what looks like, I guess it's either a sword or a dagger. I do like that, but well, the first one was easy enough to find. It's the gold medal, worth 10,000 gold. And we want to look for it and see how much it's worth again. We can press X and look at it. Sadly, this is all you can do. You can just press the buttons on the control pad to move the cursor around and just see what you've collected, but that's about it. You don't get any descriptions for items or anything. It should be noted that some of the items have different names or are different altogether in the DS version, Kirby Superstar Ultra. And we're going to swim against the current. Thankfully, this isn't too hard either. And we're going to get the gold coin. There are 4 sections in this game. Each one has 15 treasures, I do believe. And we're definitely going to try to get all of them. Now, for this we want to hit all of the bomb blocks, but besides the one in the center. We want to avoid hitting that one so we can get the whip. The reason we don't want to hit that center one, is because if we hit the center one, lava barrier. We would have to reset the room by going through this upcoming door in order to try again. And now, we're going to be doing a little bit of exploration, but not too much as we go through here. And what else is there to see? Well, there is this door, but if we enter it, we're just going to go over here. That was some bad timing on my part. That was also some bad timing on my part. Am I gonna have to... do something a little drastic in order to hit everything? Will they hit the switch? No? Okay. That was a terrible idea. I messed that up big time. Let's try this again. Thankfully, I have an idea of what to do. Go over here. Maybe I should have hit this one, that one second. Let's try that again. I did not think this would give me so much trouble. I can't even do this right. That's amazing. Huh. Didn't have that much problem in the practice run. Well, when I played it a while back, to see if I wanted to play this for... Wow. This is comical now. Come on. Come on, this is ridiculous. What happens if I were to do that instead? And I can't turn around like I want. There we go. That's one way to do it. And I might as well just go ahead and use my ability to fly to get over here and finally get this treasure. All the other doors just get you out in case you're trapped, and we now have the crystal ball, which is worth 200,000 gold. Are we doing well so far? Good, we are. We haven't missed any treasures so far. And I know that if we keep going, we'll find even more treasures. There are the little squid enemies. And I know that I want to go up here for yet another treasure. The Lucky Cat. Only 500 gold. Sometimes you'll find very expensive stuff. Sometimes you'll find very useless stuff. But they're all treasures just the same. How are we doing? Okay. Lucky Cat. We found all 5 treasures. We can now go into this door. And I want to fly over all these blocks because chests and lava don't mix, obviously. Those things will break apart if we step on them, those little blocks. And we want to destroy this little statue head so this treasure chest can come down. Thankfully, we can reset the room in case we mess this up, and we get the Seiryu sword. I want to believe that's a reference to another game, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. And let's see here. So, what if I were to... There we go. I'm about to say, what if we were to turn around with Wing, and we get the screwball? Nice little Metroid reference. We're getting a lot of treasure so far. But we're not even close to finishing the game. Not yet. And by breaking this, and going through here, we can break these blocks amazingly with some of our attacks, if we so wanted to. And we get the Ichigo candy. Nice little Japanese candy, worth 8,000 gold. I don't know if that candy is still any good. We don't know where it's been or how long it's been there. And can I destroy these? I hope so. I like that one up. Yes, we can. Very easy to do. And we want to destroy this because that will let us get around where we want to go for something. And this will let us get the treasure, but how are we going to get over there? I wonder. Well, there's some place we can go. And if you could get out of the way, I could get there a little more quickly. There we go. We're now over to where we want to be for another treasure. I'll take this Jello. It wiggles and jiggles, according to that one Castlevania game. And here is a Maximum Tomato and the Zebra Mask. 278,000 gold. How are we doing so far? Okay, we have 9 treasures so far. Now there was a door that we didn't go into earlier. Also, I like how these little waddle-doos are having a fun time swinging back and forth. This door leads to an inn. You can press the switch for an instant Maximum Tomato to fully heal yourself, and you can save your game by pressing A on yes whenever you walk onto the pillow. This will allow you to save your progress, so in case you need to turn the power off on your Super Nintendo, you can start back to where you left off with all the treasure you've collected. This game isn't expected to be beaten in one sitting after all. And there's one of these inns in each world, and they're pretty easy to find, especially once you know where to go. Which is cool. So there's that. And I managed to do the grab there with the wing power up, so that was pretty cool. And we got rid of him just by destroying that center block with wing. Pretty easy to get rid of Bonkers. I'm not sure if we're going to need him, though. We'll see. If not, I can always reset the room and get him again. And we want to take this cannon up, get some turkey, some Coca-Cola, and a Starstone worth 82,100 gold. Okay. Have I missed... Oh, cool. I forgot to show that off. The game tells you to press X to see your treasures if you pause the game on the ability screen at any time during a Great Cave Offensive. And we haven't missed a beat so far. It is possible to skip numbers if you don't know what you're doing. I only sort of know what I'm doing. Speaking of which, I do want to go down there. There'll be something. And I want to be careful here so that I don't get hit by the Gordos. And probably get number 11. The Beast Fang. I'm assuming that's number 11. Okay. We're doing really well for ourselves right now. Thankfully, we won't have to worry about the Gordos as soon as we go up, because they will be long gone by the time we climb up, because they're so fast. And I got some food. Wish I knew what it was. At least I knew what that was. More turkey and more soda. A lot of food in this game. And you could use Cutter to cut these little platforms, but you can also use Wing, apparently. And that's why you don't want to hit Samir when she's doing that little moving the rod back and forth, because it will hurt. Speaking of things that will hurt, being hit by him multiple times will hurt. Well, at least a sneaky hand won't do anything. But by breaking these bomb blocks, we can open our way to the bandana. How are we doing? Oh, we're 12 for 12 now. Awesome. I guess I might as well take Nier with me. I haven't shown that off in a while. But how am I going to break this? How am I going to break that? Does this give you an ability? I don't know. I need Sir Kibble. Or a wing power-up or something. And it's kind of weird to see your helper and someone else at the same time. What am I gonna do? I need to break that for something. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna... Well, that'll help me get rid of Samir now, but I'm going to need something that will cut. Be it cutter or wing. Where am I going to find it? Well, that'll do. Alright. But of course that means I have a lot of progress to make up for. There we go. Need to get rid of you, and now we need to make our way back to where we need to be. And thankfully, since I have the cutter ability, I don't know how you create a clone of your... Well, oh, that's right. You can create a clone of yourself. You can just move the wand up and down without doing the little reflection stuff. Yeah, Samira can create a clone of itself, but sadly the helper version cannot. That would have been nice. Though, you kind of can with the dash attack, but technically, you can't actually create like an actual second Kirby. And we finally managed to cut the string here that leads us down to the springtime. The springtime heart. How are we doing? 13 for 13. Cool. We need to solder on, and we are now at the end of this section. I could show off Jet, but we'll find Jet soon enough. And what I plan to do won't really need a helper or anything at all. I'm going to show out how to fight this boss without a helper. And these boss battles you can only do once. Once you beat them, you don't have to worry about beating them anymore. And it's Fatty Whale. Want to stay away from him as he moves across the screen at all times. And when he creates this little geyser out of his blowhole there, you want to suck up a fish or a rock and you want to send it at him. As you can see, I'm doing a very, very terrible time, but, well, I managed to spit it out at him and hit him with it anyway, which is great. And when he jumps out from the background like that, he will cause a big wave that will knock you upwards. You want to avoid the rocks while also trying to suck one in and spit it out back out at him when he returns. And when he dives like that, he's also going to create that little wave of water and also try to send some rocks down at you. And now he's doing it again. There we go. Try not to get hit really hard. And when you get cornered like this, you do want to block. It will do a little bit of damage, but it's going to be very minimal. Ow. And he was going to make the water rise up again and shoot me upwards, but I was able to spit a rock at him. He shrinks and then gets knocked into the air or something, and then he goes back into the water. We won't be dealing with him again. And, yeah, I can't check my treasures for some reason. And after every boss sequence, you get this nice little area where you are on a trolley. You can just get on the trolley. You can jump off the trolley with B. That was a terrible idea. I should probably not do that. And if you hold Y, you will apply the brakes. But you want to keep going because while you're in here, you're invincible. You can plow through all your enemies. All these enemies that you see. Sometimes you can jump out for food if you need it. But you will eventually reach the end, and you will reach another section. And now we get some really majestic music. I should probably put that in the description for this area. And we have a dime. That's one more dime than Enzo Amore. And if you use your underwater attack to break through the blocks below that, you'll be able to get the glass slippers. Easy to miss this one. And we got a 1-up. We got 15 treasures. So we got all the treasures in the first section. But I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to stop at the next save point that we see. Which is going to be right here. And if I could drop down, that'd be great. Alright. Don't need to match the tomato, but we might as well go in there anyway. And we are now going to save our progress. So, we have 15 treasures. We have over $1 million now. That's awesome. And it seems quite easy now, but it will eventually get a little harder. It will get a little harder to move around. It'll get a little harder to get the treasures. But I'm pretty sure that we can do it. We're already a quarter of the way through as far as treasures go. And we will soon be tackling more of the second section in the next video. So join me next time where we go through section 2 of the Great Cave Offensive. Collect more treasures. Have some more fun times. And see if we can also get Kirby out of here too, because I'd hate for him to be trapped in this underground, whatever it is, area forever. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!